think what the market is short of today, and for our next generation or even the older folks, they have been living in a generation whereby toothpaste, toothbrush,
that's it. That's the oral care regime, right? Yes.
So I think today we can introduce a tongue cleaner. Tomorrow we can introduce some interdental floss. I think these are kind of things that we can bring value to the society.
I think that we just have the right type of bristles for the elderly. Even those using dentures, we're able to use our toothbrushes. We're bringing in, I think, in future we're going to diversify a little bit. We're going to bring in even softer ones that pregnant ladies can use, for example.
That's right.
And that's something where we're definitely looking into, right? So a lot of things, we have a lot that's in the pipeline. I think we are pushing very hard to make a lot of things happen for next year. And as we mentioned in the last episode, which is available on our YouTube channel, we are planning to expand overseas moving forward. We're obviously going to travel over the
borders are open.
Years. Yeah, borders are open now. We want to make a splash overseas as well. But over here, we go back into what you were doing earlier, which was a lot of sampling. I think you'll continue to do that, right? This is always a part of...
we sponsored NTU students, we sponsored NUS students.
Exactly.
Even the Tao Nan alumni also got from us.
Yeah.
Like this is our motto of the company.
You know what's interesting, like just on that topic alone, is how they would select the colors. Because sometimes they would really go for the colors we kind of didn't expect. We have certain colors that kind of don't move as quickly that we kind of expected. I was quite interested to see like how different types of people would react to different colors. So for example, the gold brushes that we had in the past have now been replaced by lavender purple.
And that's also a replica of the exact same color tone of iPhone 14.
That's kind of the theme that we're going with.
That's right.
We're trying to go with colors that we feel would appeal to certain audiences. And we're also fine-tuning as we go along. I think that process of, constantly trying to figure out what would appeal to our audience and to potential buyers, for example, I think that's very, very important. So it's something that you and I, sometimes we sit down and we just think about colors. We just lay out all the samples, we even look at different types of products, and from there we try to draw inspiration.
I think if viewers, they cannot even visualize it, like from our background, they can see in our office itself, we have like a huge range of colors that we have been trying to explore with our principal in the factory. I think in total, it's like, it's just immense.
I mean,
a lot of colors.
The amount of samples that we have in our office right now, it's incredible. Yeah, and from there, I think we can really fine-tune and make a very, very good selection of compelling oral care products. Because I think what really intrigues people about our brand is that it's really the colors. I mean, just set aside like the ease of use and the sheer joy that they have when they use it. I think it's the colors that they really enjoy.
So what's the most appealing part about this entire equation, right? You and I, we are in the same category. We drink so much coffee a day.
I'm on my 6th cup.
Yeah, you're on your 6th, right? I had my 4th today. But, our teeth is still equally white at this time. And in fact, I have receding gums. So when what happened is that along the way, when I started to use this, my gums stopped bleeding. So Chisol Factory's toothbrush that we found eventually helps us in this fact.
Yeah, it's a very good point that you brought up, because my gums tend to bleed a lot. I think you and I, we have the same problem. We probably have very, very similar dental records, apart from the fact that I don't know if you had braces, but I did.
Oh, really?
Brushing was a pain back then, with braces. My gums would always bleed when I brushed. And thankfully it hasn't happened since I started using Chisol Factory toothbrushes.
Right.
Unless of course I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and use a little bit too much force, then yes, occasionally it bleeds, but it's definitely a lot better.
Exactly.
I think a lot of it has to do with of the softness of the bristles. It's firm, but it's not too sharp, it's not too hard.
So I always get a common question that most of the people always ask me. So Marcus, how do you actually use a tongue cleaner to brush your tongue?
Yeah, you get that online all the time. I see it in the...
So I always tell them one simple thing. You don't have to use anything. After you brush your teeth, the foam that is left inside your mouth, just use it to gently scrape it for the next 10 seconds. Once that's done, rinse your mouth, everything's out.
Yeah, so it's easy.
And to clean the tongue cleaner, don't use soap. Just use normal tap water. Done.
So that's a very crucial part, because I think not a lot of people know that that how to clean the tongue cleaner.
Right, but remember one thing, because you can't visually see the germs and dirt that is accumulated.
There would be something wrong if you could.